What's up, guys? On the video today we're going to talk about, if you will, some Easter eggs. Those of you who also have a 5th gen RAM, like this one here, you might not know some of the things I'm about to bring up, and some of these are going to be pretty obvious, and some of them will be in plain sight, and you might not even notice them. Or it'll be a feature that's covered that RAM puts into their trucks that you just might not know that it does. So stay with me, guys. Enjoy this video. This is for your 5th gen Rams. First thing I want to talk about is these are available in the V6 and in the V8. This is the Hemi V8 5.7. But these are available with the e-torque technology. Now, we'll get into that later, but essentially there's a device, and I'll show you some pictures now, underneath the hood that allows you to get a little bit of an extra boost off the line and give you some initial torque. For the Hemi 5.7, it promotes like 110 extra foot-pounds of torque. For the V6, I believe it's 30 or 50, something like that. But for the first couple rotations of you getting your Ram truck going, you'll have that little bit of extra torque, which is pretty neat. There's so many more Easter eggs in this vehicle than there is in the Jeep Wrangler that we had. And surprisingly enough, Jeep boasts about how many hidden features they put inside their vehicles. But actually, there's so many more hidden features in these Ram trucks that I had to make a list. I probably missed a few. If I did miss a few, please leave comment in the comment section below. But I'm going to try to cover them all. I've watched a few videos of other people and their idea of what is considered an Easter egg. And I believe I have a unique list. Some of the things that I'm going to bring up in this video aren't covered in other people's videos. And some of them that are covered in other people's videos I just won't mention because they're more of a common thing. The first Easter egg all of you guys are going to notice when you get a Ram truck is the center console here. I love the center console. This center console is big. You're not bumping elbows with your passenger. It's got so many cool features in it, and we will start with the first one. It's going to be the most obvious one, and that is your chart, diagram, conversion chart. Your there's a whole mathematical problem. Gee, I don't even know what to call it. It's basically a calculator, a Rubik's Cube, abacus, a computer all in one. So Ram has put these diagrams into charts. You got measuring, you got angles, you've got conversion charts for SAE and metric, Pythagorean theory, trigonometric ratios, whatever that is. So that is pretty cool. Now, a little bit of history onto this. So I actually went a step above and I tried to figure out why they did this. So there's a few theories. The Ram engineers basically, when they printed this piece of plastic out, when they stamped this piece of plastic out of the mold, it was blank. They didn't like how it was such a big piece and there was nothing on it, and there was like this little bitty indent from the mold itself that would always be left over, and they just thought it looked tacky, so they came up with the idea for this, and this is what they came up with, and I think it's pretty cool. So keeping along with the center console theme, I'm going to go into the other things here in the center console. All right, now hopefully you can see some of these. I'm going to move diapers out of the way. So these Rams, I don't have the safety safe, the center console safe option in this one, but these are available. You can order these with a center console safe that will go down in here underneath the mat. But this is one that not a lot of people bring up. This center console area houses file folders. You can put a file folder system. I'll show you a picture here of what it looks like. But you can put your file drawer hanging file folders in this Ram truck. If you're a contractor, if you're the boss, if you have to keep some papers organized and you want to, there's some, let's see here. You see them right here? There's some little lips on here on both sides, and they will hang your file folders. Also in this, I'm going to flip the camera so you can see here, in the bottom of this tray here, this drawer here moves back and forth. Now on the bottom drawer here, all the way forward, there's a divider. And on this little divider, when it's up, this keeps the items that are in that bin up in the front. But when you want to put it down, I'll actually take it out. Here, I'm going to take it out to show you. This is the divider from down there. This is the previous 4 generations of Ram truck. Giving you a little homage to their history. It's a pretty neat little divider in there. It just pops right out, and it keeps your items from going from the front to the back and mixing in here and just rolling around in this. It just keeps everything a little bit neater. But that is pretty neat. All right, and the next one, this one is not covered a lot. I found this deep into the Ram forums, and I don't think many people had made a video about this. But let's just say, whoa, that Flowmaster. Let's just say this vehicle is running. You got this vehicle running, and you're in a hurry, and you forget to put this vehicle in park. It's in drive. You forget to put this vehicle in park before you shut the vehicle off. Now, when I do this, you'll see. When I shut this vehicle off right here, this will automatically put itself in park. This dial will turn, and this light will go over, showing you that it's in park. It's a nice little safety feature. Watch this. All right, I'm going to start it up and show you one more time with the camera flipped around. Okay, with the camera flipped around, we're going to start it up. We're going to take a little drive. Vehicle's in drive. Now, I'm in a hurry. I forget to put the vehicle in park before I shut it off. Isn't that cool? That's really neat. That is a neat feature just in case you forget to put your vehicle in park before you shut it off. All right, so for this next one, I'm actually going to take the key fob here. We're going to take the little emergency key out of it because the key is you could be used as a tool for this next thing. All right, we're here on the driver's side of the vehicle. What I want to show you is if you're ever in a wreck, or if this vehicle has the battery removed, some way where you don't have access to move the transmission from park to neutral to drive, you have an emergency tow disengagement up here underneath the dash. So right underneath your headlights, you're going to see your parking brake switches, the raising and lowering of your pedals, and then right here, there's a little tiny little divot. Your key fits in there. You're going to stick that in there, pop that down. You're going to see this orange little strap. When you pull this disengages the transmission and puts it in neutral so you can tow it. That is very important. If you ever get in an accident and this thing goes into like some sort of limp mode, it won't turn over. It won't allow you to put it in either park or drive or neutral. That's very important. Also, if you ever have a breakdown and you don't want the tow truck driver to damage your vehicle and they don't know about this, this is a really cool feature. You just pull on this, you'll hear it disengage, it'll pop out, and then to put it back in, you just put it back in, rock the vehicle back and forth a little bit, and it'll click in. But that's how you get it into neutral. That's how you disengage the transmission so you can tow it. All right, the next thing I want to show you is this is another feature you can get inside these Rams. In the Ram, behind the driver's seat or the passenger seat, they're on both sides. Underneath this floor mat here, you have these storage boxes. In these storage boxes, now a lot of people like to brag and talk about how they all put beer in this thing. I don't know anybody that's put beer in this, not yet. So in these floor storage boxes, there's these little bins, and on the little bins there's some numbers here. You can see it right there for measuring. It's just a cool little neat little feature. You got some tie down spots right here too. Various different things, I guess, if you needed to tie something down inside your cab here. But that's a cool little feature. All right, and to wrap this video up, like I said, there may be some more. If I missed some, please comment in the comment section below. But I feel like I provided you guys with enough information for one video. So I'm going to talk about the capless fill system here for your gas tank. Most of us just take it for granted when we stick the nozzle in there. Inside these capless fill holes, there's two doors. There's two doors that flip open. if you ever needed to pour gasoline from a canister into this gas tank, the nozzle on those gas cans will not open both doors. It's a safety feature, so if you stick the gas nozzle in there and start to pour the gas in, you're gonna see it come out the bottom. That's a safety feature. It's done on purpose. Every vehicle nowadays that has the capless fuel cap comes with a funnel. Every vehicle is different, and the Durango is kept in the back. In this vehicle, it's kept up under here. If you didn't know, this is where your scissor jack for emergency breakdowns is. Passenger side underneath the seat in the front. You take this little storage thing off here. This little plastic thing. In there is your jack. You see it right there? You got the holder for the jack. You got the little tools for the jack. And then tucked up in there is this little feature. So even though this is, you know, stupid, kind of looks like a funnel, it's actually specifically designed to open both of those doors so that you could fill your gas tank in an emergency with a jerry can, some sort of small gasoline can. Because if you don't use one of these guys, it will not work. The fuel will spill down onto the ground. And if you didn't know that, this is something that's very, very important. Especially in an emergency, when you break down, you're going to need to know where this is. And like I said, in the Durango that we have over there, it's in the back. Most of them are kept right with your scissor jack. So if you know where your scissor jack is, it's right there. Alright guys, that's going to do it for me. I'd like to thank you for watching this entire video if you stayed till the end. It's a rainy day, but I did want to get a video out there. I did feel like that video could be done in the rain. Those are some things you might not know about your 5th generation Ram truck. So if I missed any, leave a comment in the comment section below. As always, this is Josh, and we'll see you next time.